Have you finished? Read the sentences which begin paragraph 2, 3, and 4. What is their function? For example, like paragraph 2, what is the beginning sentence?
I believe.
That's not the full sentence. Read the full sentence.
I believe there were 3 main benefits.
Yes, I believe there were 3 main benefits. Okay? So what is its function? What is it for?
Firstly, children only had other children to play with in the same house.
Guys, this is very important in writing. For example, first of all, we have to discuss about the introduction parts, right? Now look at the body. In the body, how many paragraphs can you see?
4, 3.
What?
1, 2.
Yeah, you only have 2 paragraphs, right? Paragraph 2 and 3. And the last one is the conclusion, right? So for the body, we have 2 paragraphs. And look at the first sentence in each paragraph. For example, in paragraph 2, the first sentence is what? I believe there were 3 main benefits, right? How about the next one? The third paragraph, what is that?
I think many of the disadvantages were physical.
Yeah, I think many of the disadvantages were financial, right? And for the conclusion, because here they say like, they say paragraphs 2, 3, and 4, right? The last one.
In my opinion, the advantages
Yeah, the advantages.
of large families were greater than the disadvantages.
Yes, in my opinion, the advantages of large families were greater than the disadvantages. Now, after reading this, tell me the function of these 3 sentences. What are they for?
The second paragraph is for the 3 benefits.
Yeah, that means to say,
The main meaning of the paragraph.
yeah, to say what the paragraphs are about. Okay, to say what the paragraphs are about. So you can write that answer in to answer for question number 2. Yeah? To say what the paragraphs are about. To say what the paragraphs are about. Okay? To say what the paragraphs are about. For example, in paragraph 2, by reading the first sentence, you see, I believe there were 3 main benefits. So after reading that, what can you expect to see or to read from that paragraph? Yes, you can read about the 3 main benefits. Right? So it's like kind of a short introduction of that paragraph. You understand? So that is very important. So you have to make sure that the examiner can guess what you are about to do. Okay? For example, the first one, that is the introduction, easy. And the second one, even before reading the paragraph, they need to know exactly what you are about to write or what you are about to say in that paragraph. Right? So by reading the first sentence, I believe there were 3 main benefits. And I understand, okay, if I keep reading this, I will see 3 main benefits. Right? For example, firstly, children always blah, 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 something. And then secondly, and also something else. You see, 3 main benefits. Now, the next one, the third paragraph, I think many of the disadvantages were financial. Bao, can you tell me the meaning of this? So by reading this, what can I expect to see in this paragraph? All right, stop. Tell me.
This paragraph, you can see were money.
Yes, in this paragraph, you may see they mention something, especially they mention some disadvantages, and these disadvantages were about money, right? Because when we say financial, we are talking about money, right? I think many of the disadvantages were financial. So that means that the reasons, the main reasons for all of the disadvantages were financial. You understand? Ồ trời đang mưa lớn lắm các bạn ơi, chắc là mình ra sớm một chút xíu cho ba mẹ đỡ phải chờ ha, chứ mất công ba mẹ chờ ngoài đó mưa xối xuống mệt lắm. Ok guys, rồi bữa sau mình tiếp tục nha. Mất công ba mẹ đứng ngoài chờ thì tội ha, trời mưa, mình ra nhanh chóng gọn lẹ, ba mẹ trở về.